In a charming village nestled among rolling hills, two close friends, Ajaano and Tahu, made their living by fetching water from a nearby river and selling it to the villagers. It was hard work, but it provided them with a steady income.
One day, while walking back from the river, Ajaano had a thought. "Tahu, what if we could make this job easier and more efficient?" he asked, wiping the sweat from his brow.
Tahu looked at him curiously. What do you mean?
Ajaano explained, "What if we built a pipeline from the river to the village? We wouldn't have to carry heavy buckets back and forth. It would save us time and effort, and we could bring in more water to sell, increasing our income."
Tahu frowned, considering the idea. But Ajaano, building a pipeline sounds complicated and risky. It would take a lot of time and resources, and what if it doesn't work? We'd be wasting all our efforts for nothing.
Ajaano understood Tahu's concerns but was convinced of the potential benefits. "I know it's a risk, Tahu, but think about the long-term gains. We could bring in more water with less effort and even sell the extra water to other villages."
Despite Ajaano's enthusiasm, Tahu remained unconvinced. "I'm sorry, Ajaano. I don't want to take that risk. I prefer sticking to what we know works."
Disappointed but determined, Ajaano decided to pursue the idea on his own. To sustain himself, he continued fetching and selling water for half of each day, while dedicating the remaining half to working on the pipeline. Meanwhile, Tahu continued working full days fetching water, enjoying his earnings and spending time with friends. As Ajaano worked on the pipeline, villagers and Tahu would often laugh at him, calling him foolish for wasting his time on what they saw as a nonsensical project. "Why are you working so hard on that pipe, Ajaano?" They would jeer. "You're throwing away good money and time." Ajaano, however, remained steadfast. He knew that his efforts would pay off in the long run. He toiled away, digging trenches and laying pipes, driven by his vision of a more efficient and profitable future. Months passed, and finally the day came when the pipeline was complete. Water flowed smoothly from the river to the village, eliminating the need for the exhausting daily trips. The villagers were thrilled with the convenience, and Ajaano started selling the water to his villagers and neighboring villages, generating a steady income. One day, Tahu fell ill due to the continuous hard work of carrying heavy water buckets. His illness lasted for a long time, and during his sickness he was unable to work, causing his regular income to stop. Every day he watched as Ajaano's idea succeeded beyond his expectations.
Realizing his mistake, Tahu approached Ajaano with a mixture of admiration and regret after healing. "Ajaano, you were right. I was too afraid to take the risk, but you had the vision and determination to see it through. I'm sorry for not supporting you."
Ajaano smiled, accepting his friend's apology. "It's okay, Tahu. If you don't mind, you can work for me. I want to explore expanding my business to other villages and need trustworthy people. We can achieve so much more together."
With Tahu joining Ajaano, they worked together to expand the business. The village flourished with the income from the pipeline. They built new infrastructure, improved their quality of life, and started several small businesses. Tahu, inspired by Ajaano's success, contributed significantly to the growth and prosperity of their village. This story demonstrates the importance of creating a money pipeline over being self-employed. While fetching water and selling it daily provided Ajaano and Tahu with a steady income, it was labor-intensive and limited in scale. By building the pipeline, Ajaano created a sustainable, scalable source of income that required less effort and offered more significant returns.